In this session, we're going to see the transactional flow for your credit memo request. So if you see, as I said that CR is the document type. Okay. So if you want, you can copy and you can create it as a ZCR. So let me try to create a sales order flow. So CR Trflow, transactional flow. So let's try to choose today's date. So let me take the material. So now let's click conditions. So you have one pack is 500 euros, right? So let's try to do the delivery for this first. Go to edit, check incomplete log. Yeah, yes, your document is complete. Now go to the sales document tab and let's try to do the delivery. Okay, no problem. This we can take it as maybe 11, or still it is not allowing. Let's try to make it as 12. Okay, that's fine. Let's go for picking. Let's put it sale. Let's do the post goods issue. Now let's click on the bill now. Okay. Let's try to check again for one pack 500 euros. Now let's do, what is this? Let's do the, let's try to do the checking for whether accounting document generated or not. Okay. So this is regular OTC flow. So this revenue account will be credited and your customer account will be debited. Now let's try to check VA01. Okay, now we'll take the standard document type CR. So like you can take directly, try to create, this is manual way of creating your credit memo. Let me try to do some modification. Vivo V8, always will take CR credit memo. Like, you can change the customization according to our preferences based on how you are going to create. See, this will take it as a billing document. That means invoice reference. Let's go. Sorry, VF02. So this is our billing document. Let's try to check whether we can able to create it or not. Now press enter. It's asking. So always you have to take billing document reference. So in one of our client customization, we made it like that. We just created a ELV. We can create it with reference to order or billing document. It all depends on your client requirement. Let's do this. So ZF2 to CR is not possible. Okay. So end users, don't worry. Let me try to do it. For technical consultants, it's now they know very well, like copy control it is missing. That means we cannot able to copy from invoice data to our credit memo request. VTFA. Okay. VTAF. Okay. Let's go here. Let's try to check. See, you have CR to F2 is there, right? Just copy this one. So CR, you keep it like this. Let's put it GF2. Okay. copy all entries will be copied. That's okay. Let's go to the item. So here you check your item category is 10 is there. Our item category is G10. Okay, everything is there so that it will be copied. So let's me to choose my own request. Here create CR demo, credit memo demo. Let's save this. Now let's try to check how the system behaves. So now go to the VA01 CR. See, now try to copy our billing document. See, now exactly it is copied. By default, you will have a delivery block for this. So now if you see the quantity is 1 pack. Okay. Go to the conditions. So your PR00 and everything will be there like this. Let's assume, okay. So you have a requirement like so the quantity should be billed so it should be off of it. Okay, off of the price. So then 1 pack, what is the quantity? Let me try to, because it is, since it is automatic condition, generally you can try to make customization accordingly. So to change the values also if required. So let's go to the sales B. See, 1 pack equal to 500 grams. Okay, so let's make it, will it allow? Let me check. Okay, it is not allowing. So 1 pack equal to, let me make it 250. Okay, go to the conditions. So it's not allowing, then I just need to do something. Instead of 1 pack, 5 grams. Let me change this. Okay, so 250 grams. I'm just changing because assume that the price should be modified. So here if you see, whenever you copy from there, it is not allowing to change anything. Okay, so let's try to make an update, carry out new pricing. See, it's got changed. See, in real time, this amount or condition value will be allowed to change it according to the credit memo. So for our adjustment, assume that total pack worth is 250. I mean, total pack worth is 500, and 250 additional we have taken. For 1 pack is 500 euros, but in invoice, but actually it should be 250 agreed price assume based on our previous example explanation. I have changed it here. So let me try to check sales documents, and let me try to check in complete log for credit memo request. So you have to enter for what reason you have modified either price or quantity. So let's maybe price difference. Price was too high. I'm just selecting this. So let's save this. Generally, it will going for approval in real time through authorization object. Now let me show you. If you go to the edit, and if you go there log, it's blocked for billing. So when someone approved that amount, your supervisor or manager higher authority. Based on the limit, they will approve it so that it will be approved. So that's why before that you cannot able to do the bill. Assume this scenario went for approval. I'm just removing manually. Let's go back, choose the blank. Now let me try to do the bill. If we get some kind of errors because of our own revenue account determination, we might face some errors. I will show you. So this is 250 and 250 grams. So let's try to save this one. Okay. Now let's check. We have 02. If you see, G2 is the credit memo, whereas your regular invoice F2 will be there, and your price. This is the amount will be paid back to your customer. Now let's check the accounting document whether it is generated or not. It is generated. No issues, I think. So if you see here, the revenue account will be debited and customer account will be credited with this amount. The amount difference we copied. Let me show you a more practical way. One more scenario with a small change. Vivo V6. Let's go here. Sorry. You need not do, end users need not do all these things. I'm just for showing the scenario. I'm just making the required settings. Let's go to the PR00. Let me try to change. So let me put it manual entries has priority, or else let me put it free, no limitation. Let's save this. Okay. Let me try to create another credit memo. Okay. So let's press enter. This time, if I try to copy the same thing, it will say that, some warning message. See, credit memo already exists for this packs, but still I'm continuing for practice. In real time, you shouldn't do that. We'll put some error message if required. Otherwise, you are going to pay double, right? So now if you see this, it is got enabled. Let me try to adjust. Let's assume previous scenario, I am doing that. Okay. So let's try to adjust it 250. Okay, condition value, like if it is 400, you can change it, the value you can able to change it. Now let's try to do the bill. Say this time I'm removing. So let me try to go for your header again. So order reason I'm keeping like maybe price was too high or something like that. I'm just keeping. Let me go back. So now it is, I change it to 400 like that. You can able to do the modifications. Let's go to the sales document. You don't have delivery and schedule lines for this. I just did the bill for 400. Let me save this. Okay. So this is wrong one. Like, assume that it is the real-time scenario. Two customer care guys got created twice a bill. Let's go to the document flow. See, let's go to VA03 for this. You can able to find this. See, you got a couple of requests. It is got created. Okay. Credit memo twice, request for this request, and you got created. Let me try to go for let's go to the display document for this invoice. So this ZF2, and you go display document flow, then you will get your actual sales order. So outbound delivery you created, invoice you created, two credit memo requests you created. Either one should be the correct. let's assume earlier one should be the correct. What should you do? So you just have to do the cancellation for this. So let's copy this. VF11 is a transaction. Let's put this and let's press enter. You can only cancel billing documents. So that means someone has moved the technical setting again. So G2N you go, G2, sorry, your credit memo billing document type. So cancellation is S2. So let's try to choose S2 here. Let's try to cancel either one of it. Okay. Let's go to the log. G2 cannot be invoiced with billing document type S2. So this one VF03. Let's copy this. So it's not a billing document. /n VF VA03. I wrongly copied. So let's go to the doc flow of this. This is the credit memo we're supposed to cancel, not request. Let's copy this. Let's copy. Let's choose S2. I'm sorry. This is how we just have to cancel one. Like, if you have duplication, this is just I'm showing for your reference. So like now if you go to the doc flow again, display doc flow, say this credit memo got created with reference to request and we have cancelled. Why? Because we don't need this. Let's copy this. Now we will see the total flow of what we have created. See, delivery picking and we have done goods issue invoice, and after that request created, one credit memo created. Okay, this is correct one. And one more executive came and created. Later we realized that it's not correct worth. So then we have to do it. But practically it's open. So like, in your support, you will get such kind of tickets. So let's click the display of the document. Let's go to the change mode. Let's try to put this line item for reason for rejection. That's it. Not delivery. Unreasonable request. Okay, let's save this. This is how we have to do it. Now let's click A03. Now go to the display document flow. Everything will be done like this. Okay. Now this is all about your credit memo request. Either you can able to create in standard, you can able to create with reference to invoice or else with reference to sales order. It all depends on your customer requirements. You can configure in S4 HANA. There is no, it's not a major change when in terms of controls actually. So it's all about your credit memo request.